All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here for the Burns Performance late model stocks at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. A lot of good cars here tonight. We are hoping that tonight will be a pretty good night. Not for sure, but we will definitely see what kind of racing this produces here tonight. Definitely going to be a tough one. But like I said, we'll see what we can do here tonight. We'll see what happens with these guys, what happens with these drivers, because we know for a fact these drivers are going to be all over the place. Kern is definitely a big sweeping track. Cole Peavy, oh, I think he's done with his lap. I think all these guys are done with their laps. Oh no, I got Donald Bonner, who's out there running, trying to put down some laps. But right now, look at the qualifying board right now. You got Everett Larson in first, Dalton Creech in second. You got Connor Fox in that third position, Dustin Hardy in fourth, Carson Klingloffer in fifth, Jared Fowler in the sixth position, Cole Peavy in seventh, Daniel Bonner in eighth, Jacob in ninth. You got Bryson Miller in the 10th spot, Bradley Hubbard, and then Donald Bonner. Definitely ready to watch these cars sweep around this track. It's definitely going to be fun. Definitely going to be exciting. Cannot wait to see what these drivers do. Get ready to watch these cars, and now they are gridding up.
Good luck there, bud.
Now they are gridding up. By getting Everett Larson sitting there on the pole. Dalton Creech to his outside. Connor Fox, obviously. Dustin Hardy. Carson Klingloffer, Jared Fowler, Cole Peavy, Daniel Bonner, Jacob Merrill, Bryson Miller, Bradley Hubbard, Donald Bonner. So definitely a lot of good drivers out here. We'll just have to see what's going to happen tonight. Where are these guys going to run? What's going to be the preferred line? That's what you want to know. What's going to be the preferred line? Where's everybody going to run at? I seen during practice. I was here watching practice before we went live. The lines that people were running definitely all over the place. A lot of cars out here tonight. 12 cars to be exact. 6 rows deep. For a big sweeping track like this, it's definitely more than enough. These guys are going to be sliding all over the place, bumping into each other more than likely. You're going to see a lot of crazy racing here tonight. You're going to see these guys getting all over each other. One to go, signal out on for the pace, or for the pace car. I almost said pace truck. I had to correct myself there. I almost said pace truck. We're back up here in the booth. It took a couple of weeks off for Christmas and things like that. We're getting ready to roll once again. Everett Larson getting ready to take the field to the green flag. You see him up there. He's getting ready to wave it. He's waving it. He's getting these guys underway. Everybody down to the bottom of the track. Dalton Creek's definitely putting the pressure on these guys, sweeping through turns 1 and 2. Coming down the backstretch, you see him coming right at you. Dalton Creek's trying to run on the high side. Not able to make the run, though. Everett Larson holding the speed on the inside, but you could see those front wheels back and forth like a dirt car. These guys running. Oh, and you got one car around. It's going to be Jacob Merrill. So I can take a look right here, see what happened. He comes up by the corner and just, oh man, just gets sideways all on his own. Jacob Merrill goes around. So Dalton Creech, now your leader. Those two were battling it out, and we had taken a look at what was going on behind them. These beautiful cars rolling by. Bunch of beautiful cars out here tonight. A lot of them just gleaming under these lights. I mean, they are definitely shining quite a lot. Cole Peavy, who had started a little bit further ahead than what he actually is, just a little bit further back in the field, maybe not having the race he wants to have, just not the start he wants to have. So we'll definitely see if he can pick it up here later on in the run. A lot of fast guys up front. But one car that I know I'm going to keep my eye on is Carson Klingelhofer. He's definitely a driver that knows how to get it done at these bigger tracks, at these long sweeping tracks. I remember at the beginning of the season at IRP, he finished second in the late model stock race, which is a good big sweeping track, and then he come back around and won the super late model race by a mile. I mean, he had absolutely dominated that race. He's definitely good at staying consistent at these bigger tracks. Hasn't had as much luck at the shorter tracks like Langley and such and Stafford, but here we are getting ready to take the green flag once again. 95 laps remaining. Dalton Creech getting ready to grab that green flag. He's down and away. See him getting ready to dive down into turn 1, and here they come. Oh, he pushes Everett up the track just a little bit. Runs him way high. Now they're 3 wide behind him. Oh, a couple of cars get turned around. Everybody stacks up behind him. Oh, man. See what happened right here. Not too sure what was going on. The 111 just slowed way up. He went off in the corner and then just slowed way up, and not everybody behind him. Everybody just not expecting that much of a checkup. But yeah, Connor Fox, though, just not too sure if he just got it in there that deep and just missed corner entry or what happened, but he went off in there and just slowed way up in front of everybody, in front of the whole field, tore up a lot of good cars here tonight. Luckily, a lot of them trying to get that damage fixed, maybe not use that fast repair. Carson Klinghoffer being one of those people that's going to try to take advantage and get some of that damage fixed. Maybe not use that fast repair, but save it for the end of this run. Have to see if he can or not. A lot of damage to that car. See Connor Fox maybe getting new tires. He might have got it fixed. Looks like the car is fixed, so maybe just a little bit of body damage. But Dalton Creech still your leader. Justin Hardy now to the outside of him.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, everybody just now catching up. They all tried to wait until the last second. Dalton Creech able to get a good jump right there. Justin Hardy able to try to roll that outside. I'm not too sure. Him and Everett Larson running side by side. Justin trying to get to the inside, and Everett just rolling the bottom. But look at Bryson Miller in that fourth position running with these guys. He's definitely showing that he can be a threat. How much of a threat can he be, though? Oh, tags the wall just a little bit. Look at Jared Fowler. He's running back up through the field. He's looking pretty fast here tonight. Carson Klinghoffer, he's trying to get back up through the field, gain some more positions. Bradley Hubbard trying to run up through there. Donald Bonner, Connor Fox, Jacob Merrill, Daniel Bonner. Cole Peavy has pulled it off into the pits. Not too sure if he's having issues with that car or not. I think he may be having problems. Oh, yellow flag. Oh, Dalton Creeches around and gets absolutely killed. Oh, man. I'll have to go back and take a look, see what happened right here. Oh, 3 wide into the corner. Oh, Dustin Hardy just makes contact with him and turns him around, and then Dalton Creech all the way at the top of the track. I thought everybody would avoid him, but oh, the 12 just tries to avoid him and just, oh, man, it kills him. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Definitely a lot going on for these guys here tonight. A tough break for Dalton Creech, who just led a bunch of that race. Everett Larson is now your leader. Bryson Miller in second. Jared Fowler in third. Jacob Merrill. You got Carson Klinghoffer maybe coming back down to get some more damage fixed on that car. May still have a little bit of damage to fix on that car. I know Dalton Creech definitely has a lot of damage to fix on that car after that accident. Everett Larson is your leader. I mean, this field is definitely getting shook up. Cole Peavy is back out, but he's 2 laps down right now. Definitely not what you are expecting. Here they go, getting ready to go to the green flag once again. Pace cars in through the start zone, through the gears. Everett Larson, Jared Fowler following that run that Everett Larson has through the corner. Sweeping through the corner, Jared Fowler to the inside of Bryson Miller. Bryson on the outside trying to keep that run alive. Can he keep it alive? They are side by side, almost touching right there. That is the ballerina dance in these late model stocks to not run over that car in front of you. Look at Bryson trying a little bit of a crossover. He's able to make it stick, but how good can he make it stick down into 3 and 4? Who's going to have the run, Jared or Bryson Miller? Jared has the run on the outside. Bryson has to tuck back in. Now it's Jared on the hunt for that 0-1. He is wanting that lead, wanting this win. Jared has been close and close time and time again. What can we do right here? You look at Carson Klingelhofer in that 4th position. Dustin Hardy battling back from that EOL earlier. Him and Dalton Creech got into it. He got sent to the back. Now he's back up to the 5th position. Jacob Merrill running back up through the field. Dalton Creech, who stayed on pit road to get that damage fixed. I believe he is a couple laps down. Cole Peavy also a couple laps down. Bradley Hubbard trying to battle back through the field. They're trying to battle and keep his run alive here. But Cole Peavy, he may be a couple laps down, but he is racing with these guys just like he is on the lead lap. You got Connor Fox rounding out the field right now. Donald Bonner and Daniel Bonner, both these guys, they are racing for position. Cole is that 64 car is not in position to race, so he is 2 laps down, but he has still got the speed to run with these guys. Dustin Hardy, though, in that 5th position, trying to chase down that number 21, but that 21 doing a good job of chasing down these cars in front of him. One guy you get to give a shout out to, Jared Fowler. He has not had the best season, but look at him now in that 2nd position and right on the bumper of the leader. Kern County providing these awesome cams for us to come out here and look at, especially for you fans. But I'm definitely enjoying the view that I'm getting right now up here in the booth. It is looking awesome. A lot of cars, a lot of fast cars, a lot of stuff going on. Guys racing with everything they have. They are already 28 laps in, almost 30 laps into the race. That just shows you how fast these laps tick off. But if y'all haven't seen some speed, y'all don't think they're going fast enough, just wait till Wednesday when they get these super late models, the DC designed super late models on the track. Then you'll see some real speed, and I'm telling you, those cars know how to haul it around this track. So we'll definitely have to see. Look at Carson Klingelhofer trying to make a run on Bryson Miller. Bryson tries to block him. Carson keeps his nose planted there. Now he's to the inside of him. Ooh, tries to run him up the track just a little bit. Bryson holds strong. Oh, they make a little bit of contact down the backstretch. Carson still holding his ground on the inside. Going to try to make it work. Bryson maybe getting passed by 2 cars. It looks like he's going to try to hold it on the outside. He doesn't want to let Dustin Hardy by, but he may have to give way. Now he's going to try to cross over on Dustin Hardy. I'll tell you, though, who is coming with a full head of steam. That is Cole Peavy. He started dead last with Dalton Creech and a few of the other cars, Connor Fox and all them, but he is just running up through the field right now. He has got a bad, fast car. If he gets back on the lead lap, he is definitely going to be in contention to win this thing, I think. At least get a top 3 here tonight. But he's got to wait for at least 2 more cautions to come out, and then he's got to stay ahead of that number 36 for this segment right here. Him and Dalton Creech racing for position to see who gets that lap back, but we'll have to say Cole Peavy has got about a half a track distance to Dalton Creech, so I think he's pretty set. Oh, unless he wrecks it like that, he got sideways. Bryson Miller, though, not having a good night right now. That car is on the downfall. They have spent those tires just a little too early on in the run. He is trying to make something happen. That Caden Honeycutt remake. Caden Honeycutt has ran the slate model stock a few times. I think where Bryson is actually from. So Bryson, you know, obviously showing a little love to him, but look at this battle for the lead. Jared Fowler is making a run for the lead. He is to the inside of Everett. Everett tags the wall. Look at Jared Fowler. He is making a run for the lead. You see, he's trying it on the inside. He's trying to haul that Camaro against that Mustang Chevy versus Ford right now. Everett had the run on the outside, but Jared, he just seems so strong right now. Just seems like he has the run. Can he keep it alive, though? He's going to try it right here. Down the backstretch they go into 3 and 4. Oh, Jacob Merrill stopped on the track.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Go ahead and throw the caution before the leaders get here. You see Jacob trying not to cause a commotion for the leaders, but he is going to go a lap down, sadly. We'll go back and take a look at that. Didn't even notice it until I looked over at my thing, but oh, looks like just another self-spin. Yeah, he was already loose, and Cole just trying not to run into him. Slams on the brakes and just makes slight contact. A tough break for Jacob Merrill. Tough break for Jacob Merrill. Just not had the night he's wanted to have. But Everett Larson, I know he's definitely got to be feeling the pressure from that 96 car. Jared Fowler putting the pressure on here tonight. Oh, man, I tell you. It is exciting up here in the booth watching these guys go at it. Just slinging these cars around. Just like they're weightless. I mean, it is crazy watching these guys. They just sling it off in the corner and just hoping that it sticks. I mean, these things weigh easily, you know, a few thousand pounds. Bryson Miller, he's falling all the way down to 5th, but right now on the track is our biggest mover of the night. Everybody getting 2 by 2. Looking over here at one of my little controller things to kind of see what's going on the track. Cool just kind of seeing the things that these people come up with for iRacing. I'm going to have to talk about it here in just a second, but Everett Larson getting ready to take the green flag. Getting on that gas, waiting, and he's off. Jared Fowler trying to get a good run. Oh, Dustin Hardy giving Jared Fowler the bumper. Tries to make it 3 wide and luckily backs out of it. But look at Jared Fowler. He has just figured out how to run this track and knows how to keep the momentum alive on the high side. Battling with teammate Carson Klingelhofer right there. See Carson trying to keep it on the inside, but can he keep it? Look at Jared Fowler. He is just got it hauling on the outside. He is carrying some momentum. I mean, he looks like he has that car planted. He's got the setup nailed here tonight. Jared Fowler got that car planted to the track. Doesn't look like he is getting loose at all. He's figured out what to do here tonight, and he is definitely got a bad, fast car. Now look at him. He's on the hunt. He's looking at the back of that 01 thinking, I've got to get around him, and I want to win this thing. They are past the halfway point now. It is time to push and go. Jared Fowler just seeming like he has a little bit of a better tire here tonight. Obviously, Everett may have burned his stuff up just a little too fast. So Everett definitely trying to block and keep himself out front, but Jared trying to build up a run. Everett trying to run a very defensive line, but sadly running that defensive line is going to slow you down. Look at that 96 car. He is definitely running all over that 01. But look at that battle behind him. The 21 and the 45, they are going at it. That 45 all over the 21's bumper. 21 not wanting to give any room. Bryson Miller, Connor Fox. Connor Fox working his way back up through the field. Bradley Hubbard trying to keep pace with some of these cars in front of him. You got Cole Peavy, Dalton Creech. Dalton Creech only one lap down, hoping for one more caution, but there's a chance this thing could go green for the rest of the time, but Everett may be killing himself trying to run it on that line. Jared Fowler may be keeping a little bit of momentum alive, running right above that line, running about, you see, about half a lane to a lane up. Definitely seems to have the drive off, just doesn't have the drive in to keep up with Everett. But definitely has some speed coming off. He closes up on him, getting into the corner, and at the end of the straightaway, he closes that gap up by quite a lot. Oh, you see Jared wraps the corner that time. Oh, Everett a little loose. Jared Fowler, see Everett blocking pretty hard right there. That's not going to fly too long, though, with Jared Fowler. Everett trying to squeeze him just a little bit. Jared has to back out right there. That's not going to fly with Jared too long. Well, I have to say, you can't block going way down the straightaway. I mean, if the guy's got to run, you got to let him go. Yeah, now, well, I'm sorry, we're just now past the halfway point. I said that wrong earlier. We are now 46 laps remaining. Look at Jared Fowler trying everything he can to close up on that 01. He definitely is. You see right there, he definitely has the speed and the momentum to catch up and keep with him. Everett not able to drive away from these cars behind him. He's definitely trying to run a good defensive line. Oh, looks like he tagged the wall there just a little bit. See Carson making a move to the inside. Oh, Jared barely tags the wall. Ooh, the 45 and the 96 making a little bit of contact. Jared making a move to the inside. Dalton tries to close that door. Luckily, Jared backs out. They don't want to battle too much, though, and let this 01 get away. See Cole Peavy back there. He's a couple laps down, but like I said, he has definitely got a bad fast car here tonight. Looks like he may have just got messed up from the start. But he is just making some speed up here tonight. I mean, he's definitely got a bad fast car. You see Dalton Creech tag the wall there just a little bit. But Carson Klingelhofer trying to run up to the front. Trying to run down Everett Larson. All these cars trying to run down Everett. Bryson Miller in the 6th position. Connor Fox, he's trying to close up the gap to these guys. Just battle right here for second. All these three of these guys battling for second. Also trying to battle for that lead, trying to get up there and get the lead. I think at this point, if there is another caution, these guys are definitely going to go out and get tires. Looks like Everett may have tagged the wall there just a little bit. I'm not too sure who else did too. This guy's battling hard right here. Dustin Hardy definitely on the offensive from Jared Fowler. Jared, who's just got a bad, fast car here tonight. Just trying to work his way around that number 45, trying to build up a run. Jared Fowler, he's making a move on Dustin Hardy. Trying to get to the inside of him. Dustin, though, blocking hard right there. Definitely going to slow up all these guys right here. Jared trying to move him up the track just a little bit. Maybe just trying to make a run for it. If I can take a look at that, see what happened. Jared Fowler to the inside. Dustin Hardy cuts across his nose, which causes everybody to check up. Now that things are kind of shaking up, you got Donald Bonner, who has actually stayed out. But I think Everett Larson actually lost. He lost a position right there. Dalton Creech obviously getting his final lap back now. He's going to be back on the lead lap with these guys. Cole Peavy getting, I believe, getting the wave around, getting one of his laps back right here. I believe now he's going to be back just one lap down, so one more caution and you will have Cole Peavy back on the lead lap. See Cole, he's coming back around. Can he catch up to the field? See him coming out 3 and 4. Whoa, almost tagged the wall right there. Look at Donald Bonner, though, is your lead car. He is down and away. Bradley Hubbard also up there. You got Connor Fox. I don't think he pitted either. Tried to get some track position right here. Now look at Carson Klingelhofer. He's going to try to make a run for it up here. Oh, the 28 is around.
Yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is out. It was Daniel Bonner who went around right there. Just got a little loose coming off. Take another look at that one more time. You see him coming off the corner. Gets to the throttle and just spins it around. We'll take another look at that one more time. I'm not too sure if there was contact. I don't see contact. That's what I'm trying to look out for to see if there really is. We can do this one right here to see if there is contact. It is hard to tell. I will tell you that. I'm not 100% sure. Take one more look at that. He's definitely there, but I'm not too sure if there's contact. I think there was slight contact, though. Donald Bonner still your leader. Bradley Hubbard in second, Connor Fox in third, Everett Larson in fourth, Bryson Miller in that fifth position. You got Jared Fowler on some fresh rubber. He's going to try to run his way back up through the field. Excuse me for that. If anybody did hear that, I don't know if my mic picked up on it. Hopefully not. Got a pretty good mic, so we're going to pray that it didn't. Donald Bonner, though, getting ready to roll through the start zone. Oh, Everett Larson. Connor Fox. Oh, man. What just happened with Connor? That thing just cranked to the left. Oh, sorry about that. We will get a better camera on that. I'm not too sure what just happened. I think maybe his simulator died. He hits the throttle right there. Oh, that thing just cranks left. I'm not too sure if it died on him or what happened. I'm not too sure what happened. Oh, it might have been him running into the wall. Yeah, it was him trying to get away from the wall. Man. I'm not too sure what happened right there. Not too sure where he's going right now. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Getting ready to take this green flag once again. Donald Bonner, still your leader, though.
Flag.
Oh, a lot of cars loose right there. It looked like Bradley Hubbard, one of those cars that was in the wall right there. Look at Everett Larson trying to make a run to the inside. Jared Fowler also making a run. Dalton Creech, he's back on the lead lap. Man, oh man. Hard racing going on right here. Everett Larson back to the lead. Look at Jared Fowler and Dalton Creech. Both those cars battling hard. Both of them trying to chase down that 01. Dalton Creech falls in line behind the 96. That 36 car trying to make a run for it. I don't think... Oh, one car goes around. I'm not too sure. Oh, it was Donald Bonner. It looks like maybe Cole Peavy. Everybody kept it going, though. Oh, yellow flag is thrown. Oh, it was Dustin Hardy. Dustin Hardy did turn him.
Mute real quick.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are back, green flag once again. Watching these cars take off. Look at the top three. We are in the final few laps. We got 4 laps to go. It is do or die right here. Dalton Creech. You got Everett Larson trying to win this thing. Jared Fowler on the inside of Dalton Creech. Dalton Creech on the outside trying to make a run out of it. Carson Klinghoffer also trying to make a last-second run out of it as well after getting that EOL earlier. Look at Jared Fowler. He is trying his hardest. He wants to get this win and wants to get up there. Now look at Dalton Creech and Everett Larson. Jared Fowler hoping that these two battle it out so he can get the position. Oh, he makes contact with him. Jared Fowler going to go out on the outside. Jared Fowler, your new leader. Dalton Creech, Everett Larson take each other out, battling for the win. This is detrimental to both of these guys. Oh, my Lord. We've got to take a look at that. We're going to definitely back that puppy up. That was hectic. Here they come out of the corner. You see Everett, looks like the car steps out just a little bit. Dalton Creech not expecting it, just gets into the back of him. And oh, man. Holy moly. Man, oh man. Now, this is shaking up the race tonight. We got a green-white checkered on our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up. Get on the edge of your seat. This is going to be a barn burner to the end. We've had so many new winners this season. Carson Klinghoffer, Dalton Creech, and Everett Larson have really dominated the thing, but it's always good to see another guy win a race. Trevor Vaden, another guy that has won a race. I'm trying to remember the names. Trevor Vaden's the only one I can think of that a different guy that had won a race. Patrick McPeak, he had also won a race this season at Oxford Plains after a very controversial finish. Definitely can't wait to see man, oh man.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is back up. Jared Fowler gets an awesome start right there. Bradley Hubbard, Carson Klinghoffer, both of those guys battling it out. Who's going to finish? I'm just wondering who's going to win this race. Where's everybody going to finish? Because Cole Peavy now, he's back on the lead lap. He has an opportunity to run up through the field. They have 2 laps to go. White flag in the air, waving for Jared Fowler. He's only got 4 more turns to make. Coming out of turn 2, only 2 more turns. Jared Fowler, Carson Klinghoffer, Bradley Hubbard. Look at Bryson Miller making a last-second charge on the outside. Not going to work, but here comes Jared Fowler out of turn 4. Jared Fowler, the winner here at Kern Raceway. Hey, Carson Klinghoffer going to finish second. Bradley Hubbard in that 3rd spot. Bryson Miller 4th. Cole Peavy rounding out your top 5. Holy moly. What a finish to the race. Definitely not what you expect. Holy moly. Everybody coming up to obviously congratulate Jared Fowler on a huge win that he has here tonight. He's definitely going to burn that puppy down. Maybe just a little too much gear in that car to burn it down, but Dalton Creech, oh, squeezes by. He was trying to come up there to congratulate the winner, but about wrecked him in the process. But man, oh man, look at Jared Fowler having a little bit of fun out here tonight. He is burning that puppy down. He has every right to. He definitely drove the wheels off of that thing here tonight. Did an awesome job. Look at him burning it down. Man, oh man. But we will be right back and we will get these interviews going. I tell you, after that kind of finish right there, holy moly. But we got our top three here tonight. You got Bradley Hubbard, you got Carson Klingerhofer, and to round it out, you got Jared Fowler, who's going to win the thing tonight. You know, absolute barn burner of a race. This race was shook up from front to back. I mean, from the start of the race, it was just hectic. I mean, Dalton Creech getting turned around, getting sent flying through the air. You had Dustin Hardy getting into a couple incidents. Carson Klingerhofer late in the race getting into an incident and bouncing back, finishing second. Jared Fowler involved in a couple of things. Cole Peavy stayed 2 laps down, I think, for 90% of the race, bounced back, got both of the laps back, or got both of the positions back, and come back and finished 5th. But to really cap it all off, Bradley Hubbard, he was our biggest mover tonight, up 8 positions. So we're going to go ahead and get him in here and talk with him. Hey, Bradley, it's Waylon, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
All righty, man. Well, what an absolute barn burner, man. I mean, y'all, it was hectic from start to finish, man. How did you keep that thing in the 3rd position, and how did you survive?
Oh, man, what a race this was. Very eventful. After being off for, man, I think I've been off for 3 or 4 weeks now. Just jumping back into it and getting a P3 finish is just amazing to me.
I tell you, it was definitely something to watch. I was astonished, just trying to watch it, trying to see what was happening. And I mean, you guys just had such a good race. You know, it was just awesome to watch, man. I mean, but how was the track and how was the car?
And this Burns performance setup was just beautiful. I ended up pitting on like lap 17, so I had pretty old tires there come the end of the race, and the car was just driving perfectly. Like a big thanks to everyone, like Dalton, you, up in the booth there doing race control at the same time. It's just a great race, and quite happy with the result.
Oh yeah, definitely got to be happy with it, especially getting a top 3. I mean, you've had some really good runs this season. You're finally able to put it together and get a top 3, and you know, hopefully let 1 race to go, or actually 3 races to go if you count the supers. You got plenty of opportunity to try to pick up a couple more positions, maybe get you a win to round out the season, man. But you just had such a good run tonight. I mean, one thing I do want to ask you about, how was the battling on track with such a long sweeping track?
I love these wide tracks with multiple grooves. It gives everybody the ability to choose their own lane, and you can run cleanly. I don't know how many laps I ran side by side with Bryson. He ran me completely clean. I don't think we ever got into each other. And I'd like to give a huge shout out to Jared. Man, he deserved this win. And good job on him.
Oh yeah, man. Well, congratulations on your 3rd place finish here tonight. But before we let you go for the night, are there any friends, family members, or sponsors out there you want to thank?
I'd like to thank anybody at DC Designs, Burns Performance, the guys at CKG Elevator and Trent Star Excavation that make this happen for me. And big thanks to everyone. Thanks to you up in the booth for everything you do. And yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Well, congratulations on that 3rd place once again, man. And hopefully on Wednesday or next week, we can have you up in the booth again and talk to you.
I'd love to be back.
Yes, sir. Have yourself a good one.
You too.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now we're going to move on to our 2nd place finisher. I wish this thing would act right one time. I tell you, this technology definitely make you mad. But Carson Klingelhofer, he is definitely ran the race of his life here tonight. Definitely trying to get some stuff working. We'll eventually get it working though. But we're gonna go ahead and bring him in here and talk with him. Hey Carson Swain, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All righty, man. Well, I mean, probably not the finish you wanted to have. Finishing 2nd, you had such a fast car, maybe a winning car, man. But you had to settle for 2nd, man. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right for what we got. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it definitely could have been. I mean, you had a lot of battling going on there. And, I mean, it was just crazy. You had that late race. EOL got sent to the back late on in the run, but you were able to bounce back and to get to that 2nd position, man. How did it happen?
Mainly people that thought it was a good idea to not take tires, and they were slower off as it was, and then the tires just kind of sealed the deal. And we just kind of tried to take advantage of it and just made moves with all the cautions and with restarts and everything. But other than that, I mean, pretty much didn't do much. I just kind of stayed where I was at and ended up in the top 3.
Oh yeah, man. I'd asked Bradley this question, man, but how was the battling at this track? I mean, such long sweeping corners and the long wide straightaways, man. How was the battling out there?
It seemed to be all right. I mean, when you get next to certain drivers, they would drive you down the track and door bang you and whatnot. And of course, they're trying to kill every ounce of momentum you got. They don't realize when they're doing that, they'll kill theirs, because off the high side, you'll have a lot more momentum than the inside, just because that's just how this works at high bank tracks. Um, and they didn't know that. I don't know if they didn't know that, but now they do if they're watching this. Just, I mean, the battling, it wasn't terrible though. I will be honest. It's just the way these cars handle is different.
It's definitely something else. I mean, I was watching you guys, and y'all were just getting it off in the corner and just look like dirt track cars. I mean, I know you outside of this, you're a big dirt track guy. I mean, did it feel any at all kind of like driving a dirt track at all with the way the cars were driving?
Not much. It felt like basically at times your right rear would skate out from under you, but very minimally. So a little bit of counter steer was required, but not as much when you're coming into dirt. So having like maybe a little bit of a dirt background would help you even in the slightest amount. But other than that, I mean, in my eyes, I just thought it was throttle control the whole way through with how it went, because you'd see the guys that would just stab the gas and they'd go nowhere in the corner because they're just spinning tire. With this track, it's hot regardless, and when you're throttle happy like some drivers were, or if you're not throttle happy, you're going to get left in the dust. You have people that were too scared to get into the throttle, so they'd be like way off pace. It's just a mixture. I mean, you could take people on the high side, inside, whatever you could. I know that there was someone in front of me on the second to last restart, I think it was, and I just had to pick them off on the high side because they just didn't want to go. Mm. You'll get that time to time, but if you apply enough pressure to a driver, they'll eventually find their way out. That's just what we did.
Oh yeah, well, you were able to make it happen, man. You were able to finish in that second spot. Congratulations on that second spot. Before we let you go, are there any friends, family members, or sponsors you want to thank?
Oh, I haven't heard that one in a while. Yeah, I'd like to thank Nelson Designs, Nelson Roofing, our new sponsor, Burns Performance. If you have any setups that you want, he's a really good guy. He'll make any changes you want to the vehicle. He also has like setup guides and all that. So if you want to test and teeter with your own car, you can. But he's a great dude. But I'd also like to thank Megawatt Electric. I know it's somewhere on this car, but um, those are the sponsors we got, and I just like to represent them as much as I possibly can. I'd also like to thank Team KW9 for helping us get out here and put our names out and show what we can do. On and off the officials, I mean, all we do is just race and try and have fun and work together. But, I mean, that's just part of racing. We just try and have as much fun as possible. But I'd also like to congratulate Jared Fowler. He had a spectacular run tonight just by keeping his car clean. I mean, once you can do that, you can win almost any race, especially here with how even these cars are. It is very, very hard to be fast, and he was spectacular tonight. So I'd also like to congratulate him. And also Cole Peavy.
All righty, man. Well, congratulations to you as well. You came home in the second position. But hopefully on Wednesday or next week at Myrtle Beach, we can have you back up here in the booth.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to talk to our race winner of Jared Fowler. He is your winner tonight. Let's go ahead and bring him in here. Jared Swain, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man. Well, you were able to bring it home in first place. You kept the car clean. You kept it alive, man. How did you do it?
Man, I knew I had some pretty decent speed at the beginning of the race, and as the race went on, I felt like I had a pretty good car, and I knew if I could keep my nose clean that I could keep it up there. And as the race went on, the car just kept getting tighter and tighter, especially when you got up under somebody. It just seemed like you just couldn't get the same run as you could by yourself. But I knew when that caution come out with about 60, 70 laps to go that I had another chance because I could get those tires. And luckily everything, it unfolded in my favor, especially with those last 2 laps to go when Dalton and Everett got into each other. I knew then that I had it wrapped up.
Oh yeah, definitely was a barn burner to the end, man. But I'd asked the other two drivers, man, the same question. How was the battling out there?
I will say the racing was pretty good, other than all the cautions and everything. But I feel like me and Everett and Dalton, and Carson, we was all running pretty close side by side, and we never touched each other and race clean. I wish it could be that way every week, but God knows we ain't all perfect.
Yeah, I know that's right.
But
It's definitely hard to stay perfect out there and run the same lap after lap. You know, there's everybody makes a mistake, you know, every once in a while. But I mean, you were able to keep the car clean. You're able to bring it home in first, man. You did such an awesome job here tonight, man. I mean, how was the track at least? I mean, was the track pretty slick, or did it feel like it had a lot of grip to it?
I will say, if you had new tires, the track, it seemed like it was a little bit greasy, but as the tires got hotter, it got better in a way. And the more laps you run, the worse it got as far as being tight. But I feel like the racetrack was pretty good. You just had to really be easy on the gas coming out of the corners. But other than that, you could run it off in there nearly about as hard as you wanted to. You just all depend on how you got back onto the gas. But racetrack was excellent.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on your win here tonight. I mean, you did an awesome job. But before we let you go for the night, are there any friends, family members, or sponsors you want to thank?
Absolutely. I want to thank Burns Performance. I want to thank you for everything that you do for us. And thank you for broadcasting everything. And I want to say thank you to Dalton for hosting all these races for us. And yeah, that's about it.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations, and hopefully on Wednesday or next week we can have you back up in the booth and talk to you once again. But we'll just have to see. But congratulations on that win, and you have yourself a good night.
You too, brother.
Alrighty, that is going to round out the field tonight. That is your top 3 finishers. I tell you what, this was a barn burner. For anybody watching, holy crap. I mean, I know this is at the end, and I kind of wish I could put this at the beginning of this stream or this video. But I mean, if you watched it, you're probably having the same feeling I'm having right now. Holy crap. What a race. I mean, there's just controversy and just battling and cars running into each other. It was crazy. So I'm ready to see what these super late models can do. I'm ready to see what kind of racing they produce. Hopefully it's exciting. We'll just have to see, man. But a few shout outs I want to give out myself. Obviously, Burns Performance, man. Hit that guy up. If you want a fast car, hit up Burns Performance. Chad Bernier, he's an awesome guy. He will work with anybody. If you feel like you want a little bit of an adjustment to a setup, hit him up. He'll do anything you need. He'll make the necessary adjustments on your car. Do everything he needs to do. Um, Definitely hit him up though. He's awesome guy. Can't thank him enough. I don't even know what to say at this point. I mean, he just does an awesome job week in and week out. Um, Obviously Nelson Roofing, DC Designs, SP Tools. Those guys come on the stream. They help out a lot. They help me do what I can do. Um, they bring this stream together. I got to get my logos fixed. I can see down there in the bottom left, a couple of them aren't appearing, so we'll definitely have to check that out, see what is going on with it. But we will definitely check that out here shortly. But I just want to thank everybody that did come out and watch the race here tonight. I know there's a lot going on, and hopefully next week it can definitely be exciting, or hopefully on Wednesday it'll be a lot more exciting. But this is Team 9 Racing TV. I'm going to go ahead and sign out for the night. I want to thank everybody that did watch. I want to congratulate all the drivers where they finished. I want to give a huge shout out to them. Obviously, a shout out to our sponsors that help out. And I'll see you guys next time.